Hello, everyone. Hello. Come on in. Um, Welcoming everybody in. Once you join in, let me know where you are from, what city and state you're from. Let me know what even your business is. Drop your name and your business here because I'm an entrepreneur, right? I am a business owner, a CEO. So that's who I am connected with. And the thing is, I love to be able to connect with other people and see what they're doing. Because guess what? Sometimes we can be able to collaborate and work together. And that's what this is all about, right? Bringing each other together, finding out how we can grow and enhance each other's lives. Both even professionally and personally, right? Because as we're human at the end of the day, and we all need to be able to connect to one another. So welcome in, welcome in. This is video clip notes for the entrepreneur. Yes. It's just another way for us to be able to connect together and learn from each other, y'all. It's a lot out here to learn and to be able to grow. Hi, Stephanie. Stephanie Speaks is in the house. I see you. And I see who. Oh, John C has joined in. John C, drop your business. Thank you all for joining in today. Oh my goodness. Let me know, like I said, what city, what state y'all are chiming in from. And I know y'all probably see me looking. I'm over here. I'm on TikTok, y'all. I'm on Instagram. I'm on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube all at the same time, y'all. Yes. This girl knows her tech, right? We're going to figure that out in one way or the other. So I'm just excited to be able to connect with you all today, and just to be able to share even the things that I'm going through. This is my journey. I'm learning how to now grow, expand my mind. And now it's like, you know what? Why not share? Share your thoughts and see where everybody else is in. Maybe it's something that I can be able to share with you all that I'm learning that might help you all, right? Or we figure out somebody in this chat may connect together. Okay, I see San Antonio, Texas. I see Washington, D.C. Okay. Yes. And y'all, I'm here from Atlanta. Sane Bate Mitchell, also known as Savvy Sane in these digital streets. Yes, I claim these streets. And in one of my groups in the morning, we do 7:45 every morning in Clubhouse. Y'all can come through, just connect with me, and I'll send y'all that link, that invite. Just come on in. But anyway, in there we say the digital streets and those wisdom curves, right? So we are here today. Thank y'all for joining in as I share the book right now that I am reading. It's The One Thing, One Thing by Gary Keller. And like I said, I'm going to jump on and kind of just share just little tidbits of things that I'm gaining every day, that may just even spark a thought, right? Spark an idea. And so that's what I'm going to share with you all today. I was just letting people come on in. I see people are coming in. I see Miss Deborah just joined. Hello, welcome in. If you're an entrepreneur, come in, share where you're from. Drop your city, drop your state. Yes. Okay. So today I am at chapters 3 and 4 in The One Thing by Gary Keller. Hello, Lake Hayman. How you doing? And what it was kind of covering today was, of course, everything is about the one thing, right? What one thing? Even today I posted on my Facebook story to ask a question. I was like, what's one thing that you could do even today that you can help you focus anywhere in your life or in your business? What is that one thing? Like, what could you just say? We have this long list, and even that's what one of the chapters was about, right? These to-do lists that we create. How many of y'all out there have a to-do list? Do you have a to-do list? Is it one list, or do you like me? Look at this, y'all. You see this piece of paper? Like, how many of y'all just be grabbing stuff as you go throughout this day? You grab stuff and you write down notes. And then half the time we don't even remember it. I done wrote it on the back of a piece of mail, y'all. Y'all see that? Yes, yes. So this is the things that we do every day, just in life, right? We create these to-do lists. We come up with these ideas, and sometimes we even lose the idea. I'm like, dang it, what was that good idea? I know for me, like water relaxes me, and so sometimes I'm in the shower and I come up with this idea. I don't have no piece of paper. I don't have a pen to write it down, and I'm like, oh, this is so good. Have y'all ever had that that moment where y'all thought about this amazing idea? It was like the one of a kind idea, but you're not even in a position to write down the thoughts that was in your mind. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just me. But for me, those are the things that come to me. I'm like, and then I get out the shower and I'm like, dang it, I can't remember nothing I just thought about. Well, that's the thing, is like sometimes we are bombarded sometimes with so many different thoughts that we can't really even keep up, right? And that's the thing, is like for us as a creator, yeah, I know, huh, Johnson. Johnson said the ideas always come in the shower. Right, the most inopportune time, right? Exactly, Johnson. But yes, okay. So we have all these great ideas to come, and the thing is, sometimes we haven't even worked out the first idea, and I think that is where we get distracted, right? We create these distractions, and of course, that is where the whole book is really focusing or helping us to refocus back on that one thing, and then even how do we get to that one thing? Because I know sometimes I've been challenged to be like, okay, well, what's that one thing? I'm not sure, right? So it's even a process to figure out how to get to the one thing that can help us accomplish whatever it is. And I'm not saying you don't even have to be an entrepreneur. If you just jumped up in this room and you're like, I don't have a business, or you might have a hobby. And that's even where it starts. They talked about today in chapter 3 about having a passion, right? So a lot of times our businesses are birthed. Our businesses are, our side hustles, whatever it is birthed out of a passion. So, for instance, if you had a passion for cooking or baking, right? You just start doing it in your own kitchen, right? Or your family member's kitchen or somebody's kitchen. Somebody let you up in there. So you up in that kitchen and you started like, oh, this tastes good. And then maybe somebody tried it. They stopped by there and like, oh my gosh, that food is so good. Or those bakeries are so good. And so, well, they might not say it just all like that. Maybe they said, oh, that's so yummy. They could have said it like that. They might have just gave you a little bit of love. They may not have gone all the way out, but they'll think, maybe you should cook for other people. They could have done it like that. So, I'm gonna be calm for a minute. So they just said, yes, why don't you open a business, or why don't you just make plates for the neighborhood? And you started doing that, right? And then all of a sudden, more people started saying, hey, did you know she cooked? She cooked for the neighborhood, though. We're like, hey, can you expand? Can you kind of cook for the whole community? Can you cook for, this whole business? Can you cater? And that's how things are sometimes birthed. They're birthed out of our passion, and then they just grow and they bloom and they blossom. But in order for that person to get really skilled, even if it's saying, I'll tell y'all later probably about this cupcake situation that my mentor has. But just say you were really good at baking a cupcake, right? And the cupcake is really, really delicious. Well, the only way that it got delicious is because you tried it and you probably failed how many times at it. And so you got it right. You got that right recipe with that nice fluffiness, right? And that nice hint of the sweetness at the right touch. It's not too sweet and it's not sweet enough, right? And you got the whipped cream on the top and it's all gooey and yummy, right? And so you got that perfect cupcake. And the only way you got that is because you focused until you got it right. And then that is really what it is all about, right? It's finding that passion and then honing in until you get down to the nitty gritty and get that one thing right. They talked about even how, every business, such as like, say, Kentucky Fried Chicken. When they started out, they had one recipe, right, of one chicken. When McDonald's started coming out, right, they probably had one ingredient, one thing that they sold, and then over time they added, from a burger to the fries to the shake, So the thing is, sometimes we have these massive ideas that come in our mind, but we don't really focus. We're thinking about the whole gamut of it. But sometimes we need to hone in on the exact little piece, right? Even one of the stories that they talked about was even Walt Disney's. How Walt Disney went to school, right, to become a cartoonist. All he wanted to be, y'all, was a newspaper cartoonist. Think about it. He wanted to be a newspaper cartoonist. He couldn't find a job. I don't know. Have y'all ever been in that situation? You couldn't find a job? I know I have been. I couldn't find my dream job. That was my dream job. That was his dream job, y'all. He couldn't find it. So what he did was he actually reached back out to his connect. His connect, or that person that was his mentor in his life, was his brother, Roy, right? Roy Disney. And he helped him to be able to find a job at an art studio. No, it wasn't a newspaper place, right? It wasn't a newspaper company or anything. It was at an art studio. And you're like, well, he's a cartoonist, but he ends up at an art studio. Well, while being there, he ended up learning animation. And of course, we already know where that led to, right? Today. Now he has what? A whole world. So that's what we got to focus on, that one thing. He focused on using now his cartoons and learn how to animate them, and then that opened up another door for him. And so that's why I want to tell people, don't give up wherever you are in the things that you want to pursue, even if they sound crazy, even if other people be like, girl, that's not going to work. If it's something you really believe in, stay focused there. Stay focused and keep going. Because that's the thing. It bursts out of your passion. And I mean, it's just so many other people that has happened to, right? It happens to even they mentioned like Oprah. Oprah said if it was not for her father and his wife letting her have that moment to be able to come and spend time, she doesn't know what direction of her life she would have taken. So I want to challenge you all. Who is someone in your life right now that's like your mentor, or is that the one person that kind of changed your life to head towards certain direction? Did someone shift you and was able to be that person, that staple main person in your life? If so, I mean, drop that person, drop the name in there, shout them out, give them their flowers while they're here, right? Shout out, it could have been a parent, it could have been a friend, for the owner of, say, Walmart, Sam Walton. His one person was his father-in-law. His father-in-law loaned him his first $20,000, right, to start his business. If it wasn't for him, he would not have been able to actually launch and grow such a company that's still around, even though he's not even here. He left a legacy to his own family, right? So those are the things we have to look at. One thing. What's that one thing? What's that one person? What's that one passion that you have in your life? The thing is, we have to actually now create, right, our success out of our purpose. And so our purpose can be a gift, and that gift and that skill comes from usually our passions. One of the other, I'll say in chapter 4, it was mainly on like achieving great things in life, right? And how do you actually get that result, right? And of course, back to that to-do list that we have and we create, and we never really get to crossing things off, because after I wrote something down, they say 60. What if I don't remember what that means? Right? So we leave things incomplete sometimes, especially even though it's a to-do list. So instead of having a to-do list, they're saying we need to probably think about having a success list, because a success list is about achieving something. So it's not just writing down the note. It's now writing down, what is the step I need to actually complete this. Even today, I was able to work with one of my clients, and The her goal right now is to get her business automated, right? To create her day-to-day operations where some of her processes are now automated, which will what free up her time. She's a new mom. So, a new mom, she's a wife, and now she has a business. So she's like, I need my time back. I gotta be able to now figure out how to spend time with my little ones, the people I love the most. And so, yes, that is something that we worked on. And the thing is, we had to start with a list, right? But it wasn't just a list, it was a success list. It wasn't just like, need to automate. It used to be like that, right? We write, I just need to automate. No, what does automation mean? What does automating my business mean? And that's what we wrote through. We was like, okay, well, we need to automate your communications today, and not only that, we delved down a little bit deeper. What are the actual emails we need to put together? And not only that, we went down even further, y'all. We said, okay, what in email one, what is the nature of email one? What do you want to be able to say and come across during that time? What is it in 3 days into your program? What do you want to be able to communicate, to your client, to be able to just say, keep going? And so those are the things. That's what a success list is. And that's what we worked on today. So I'm happy you all join in and let me be able to just, go over chapters 3 and 4 of the One Thing, the book. Hey, Tashana, thank you for jumping on. Drop your business, please. This is all about, like I said, networking. Tashana's chiming in from TikTok. Oh, we have John C. still here. Yes, John C. I see what you're saying. Yes, you said, I'm passionate about helping people see themselves as God sees them. Yes, self-acceptance. We have to accept ourselves first, right? Before we even put ourselves out here for other people to accept us, right? And so, yes, that is so important. But yes, thank you all for joining in chapters 3 and 4. If y'all want to follow along, get the book, The One Thing, or look it up online, get the audio book. Like I said, we're only on chapter 4, up to chapter 4 today, y'all. So we're talking about now all those things. Who is that one person in your life that changed your life? That's what I want y'all to share. If you're watching the replay, drop the one person in your life that just shifted. Maybe you may have several different people, but who is that one person right now that just comes to mind, pops into mind, that kind of shifted you or changed your direction? It could be a mentor. It could be, someone, that just made a difference in your life at any time, both either personally or professionally. And then the other thing is a success list. What can you put on your success list today that can cause you to achieve something, right? Remember yesterday, y'all, I told y'all I needed to drink my water. That was my success goal yesterday, right? I had a whole bottle. I have a new bottle now, but I had a whole bottle. My favorite water, Essentia, that I actually I was behind on my water time, and so I was like, you know what? Before I go to bed, I'm gonna drink my water, and that's what I did. Right? It was my point of creating success for my health, is to get my water in. So what is it that you can do today, even tonight? Some of y'all, it's almost, the night is almost here. Like, it's almost bedtime for some of y'all. But some of y'all might be watching this and it's in the morning. But what is it today that you can do? Whenever you watch this, even if you watch this over and over again, there's the replay. What is it that you can do today to achieve one thing, just one thing today? Is it that you said, okay, I have to write something, a 500 word document? Well, can you write one word today? Because if you just keep looking at that 500 words, you're going to still feel that overwhelming. But if you just write one word, guess what? Tomorrow it's only 499. Yeah, and then the next day you're going to write one more word. 498. Yes. So the thing is about momentum, right? Then you might write 2 words another day. Then you might write 5. See, you're going to pick it up. It's going to get more and more exciting. And the thing is, those are the things that create the achievement and the success. So we don't sit here and be like, I don't know how I'm gonna get this done. I don't know. Well, we actually spend more time thinking about how we can't get it done versus how we could get it done. And not only that, who could also help us. So just want to share that. I know I kept y'all a little bit longer than I like to keep y'all, but guess what? I love y'all. Yes, people are saying that's not going to work. Probably don't work. I'm not sure who it says Facebook user. So hello, Facebook user. They said also I'm passionate about helping people see themselves. I think that's Miss Johnsy. And someone shared their one person, which is their childhood friend, is a college professor pursuing her doctorate, a mother, a wife, and a director of communications, all while battling an illness, and she never complains. Oh, well, blessings to her. We're gonna send our prayers and thoughts to her because that's a lot. That's a lot of pursuing, but she's doing it. That's the thing. She's doing it, and she's not complaining about it. So when you hear stories like that, you're like, okay, well, what's your excuse? Other people are sometimes they are carrying other things, and I'm not saying to compare yourself at all. Never compare yourself. You have your own journey. That's the thing. You're an individual. We can't be compared. Matter of fact, they even brought up there is no such thing as inequality or equality. I was like, that's kind of a little bit controversial, but I was like, let me hear this out, right? In this book, right? I'm arguing with the book, y'all. I'm like, what you got to say about equality, book? But the book was like, listen, nobody is the same. So technically, you can't really claim and say it should be equality because we're all created different. I was like, well, I guess I gotta agree with that part of that argument. Of course, there's some other factors that may factor in. That made me say, nah, hold up. But on that side, I'm like, yeah, that's true. I am different, and no matter where I start in my journey, I can't compare to anybody else. Even if we might be going after the same thing. That's why I feel like there is no such thing as competition in anybody's life or in their business. Because guess what? People will connect with me, different, even if I'm doing the same thing. Even if I say, oh, hey, I'm a digital marketer and I can help you, versus someone else. Yes, we could be offering the same thing, but my energy is going to be completely different than somebody else's energy. Even the way I'll say I design my colors, how I put things together, completely different than everybody else. So there is no comparison because we come from different experiences, different backgrounds, right? And so many different things influence us. And so because of that, we can't be equal on that side of it. So yes. See how interesting this book is, y'all. I'm so glad y'all here. I'm so glad y'all on this journey with me. So we can all talk this out. So thank you so much. Yes. Embrace your difference. Yeah, Johnsy. See, Johnsy, oh my gosh, y'all. Johnsy, that is who she works with. People just who are different, but she actually helps them to be able to see that difference and be able to have them like love themselves. That's really where it starts. You love yourself, you lift yourself up, and then guess what? Then you can get all these to-do lists because you ain't thinking about it. You be like, you are here, you're gonna be great. And that's what I want y'all to do. Be great, be amazing, have a wonderful evening, and see me tomorrow for the next 2 chapters, y'all. I'm so excited. But I gotta go to sleep tonight, all right? So I'm gonna get my water on. Get my water on. Yeah, I'm gonna get my water on. Yeah. We'll get my water on. Give me some rest, and I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for being here, and thank y'all all the people out here who's watching the replay. Kisses, kisses, kisses. See you guys on the next day. This has been. I'm sorry. See, I'm so excited. I was like, what am I doing? I'm so in it. This has been video Cliff Notes for the Entrepreneur, okay? Hosted by your girl, Savvy Sane, also known as Sane Dete Mitchell. Yes, CEO of the Training Game Technology Group and Rock Your Tech Networks, helping my entrepreneurs out here rock your tech and rock your biz with confidence. Let's create you an online presence like never before. Yeah, that's that dope. That dope online experience is what I help you create. So love you all. Have a wonderful evening. Good night. Mwah.